Greetings, everyone. This is Zahra, your ex-Muslim Berserk. And so come here to help the Muslims leave Islam and keep away from Islam. So many things to deal with. Last night I got this by a Muslim saying that in Surah Nisa, right? And then I will come to, I'll answer the question again as much as I can, and I'm able to. I can't be prepared because I have all these attacks, psychic attacks, abuse. So I'm not able to prepare properly. Get headaches and all this. Meanwhile, I'm doing the thing for my cleansing, these I, psychic attacks, for the psychic attacks on me. I was unable to breathe properly. I thought I'd gone blue or I'll die again, but this happens many times. Waking up in the middle of the night or something, and seeing that something is wrong with my breathing. So please bear with me and please cooperate. I'm not being dishonest or anything. And it's difficult for me. It hurts me to see that how difficult it is. I don't have a professional account here. My live streams are not professional. And English also deteriorating, command over my language, unable to properly explain, articulate. So please bear with me. And sometimes I flip also and ask myself why I do that. I could just overlook all those other things and just get on with my work here. This is my passion, to help the Muslims and not take it personally or not get angry. But after all, within this condition, I haven't been able to rise above and go to my higher self and remain there. Now, so I'll get to the topic which says Prophet Muhammad and Muslims made a hue and cry against them, the polytheists, meaning this is, see, so even my work suffers like this. When they were the disbelievers, sorry, I should have put this. So please bear with me and understand mistakes and not them, and who are the them? You and cry against them. Can you believe this? Polytheists, against the polytheists, because they were expelling the Muslims. First they expelled Prophet Muhammad, then we are told in the Quran ayat they wanted to kill him. Even the polytheists, not only the Yathrib Jews. So, okay, before this, I just came across Haris Sultan's video recently on this, what the Muslim was asking me, that how can you, I wasn't even saying that he was out of topic here. I was doing the Hani and night journey of Prophet Muhammad when he came here and told me that in Surah Nisa ayat it says when they've reached marriageable age. So how can you say something like, that you can have sex with, you can marry, and nikah? Well, nikah has two meanings according to Islam. I'll have to explain that. So what he was saying is that marriageable age in Surah 4, Ayat 6, it says, but it doesn't say marriage. It says nikah. Do you see this? So it's sexual intercourse, but now according to Islam, nikah has two meanings. The root meaning of this term is sexual intercourse. And then we have taken it that Islam has made it so beautiful, like it means marriage, contract, and all this. Or marriage, the age. So what is the age of marriage? And looking at the term nikah also, if you see there are many mistakes and they're not clear, the Quran ayats, many mistakes, but now on this. So if you want to get stuck on this mistake, I will explain it to you. And please see Haris Sultan's video on this, the Sunni position of this, right? So he's very eloquent, very, very, very good. He's brilliant. So Surah Talaq, ayat 65. Surah Talaq is 65, ayat 4. So Pakistani mulhead channel of his. ये आप जरूर देखें Urdu speaking. So I don't know how to put this in order now. Please bear with me. So I told this Muslim that, well, then there's a Surah Talaq ayat 4 is against it. So there's a contradiction, obviously, right? Obvious contradiction. But, if you want to go into detail, your God hasn't gone into, but you want to be explained by your imams. Khomeini has said that you can have sex with infants in a certain ways. You can even sodomize them. So why this? And then the religious scholars were quiet on this, our Shia religious scholars. Why that? Right? Khomeini has said that you can have sex. So for the Shias, this is those who followed it took Khomeini and were even quiet if they followed another marja like Sayyid Sistani or Sayyid Khoi. Why were they quiet on this? A man can have sexual pleasure from a child as young as a baby. However, he should not penetrate vaginally, but sodomizing the child is acceptable. If a man does penetrate and damage the child, then he should be responsible for her subsistence all her life. Well, oh, wow, so good. This girl will not count as one of his four. What about keeping away from adultery, not going to parties, not listening to songs that incite your dancing, and that will cause you to become more तवाइफ के पास जाओ नहीं जाओ songs नहीं अहले बैत तो नहीं कह रहे हैं अहले बैत didn't say go to tawaf but sodomizing the child is acceptable but if you say parties and you blame the Europeans you have in your Mughal era tawafs it didn't come from Hinduism so this also now let's see disorderly way trying to explain if a man does penetrate and damage the child then he should be responsible. Okay, I read this. The girl will not count as one of his four permanent wives, and the man will not be eligible to marry. How disgusting. The girl's sister, dot, dot, dot. It is better for a girl to marry at such a time when she would begin menstruation at her husband's house. At her husband's house, rather than her father's home. Any father marrying his daughter so young will have a permanent place in heaven. Translation, Tahrir al-Wasila, Wasila. Okay, so Ruh Allah Musawi Khomeini. Right? शर्म करो तुम लोग शियाओं को भी शर्म नहीं आती है अच्छा no so I'm not in the I'm half like nervous breakdown semi so please perpetually nervous breakdown so breakdown so okay I was I'll go to the topic. So Surah Talaq, you people should have decided what God really meant by this, right? Surah Talaq, ayat 4. And you people have been, religious scholars have been deciding what God really meant by this. Khomeini has decided, and the rest kept quiet. Religious scholars. His book, Wasila, what is it? Tahrir al-Wasila. As for your women past the age of menstruation, in case you do not know, the waiting period is 3 months, and those who have not menstruated as well. So this is important, those who have not menstruated as well. So generally what, I agree with what Haris Sultan says, It's a general thing, statement. Those who have not because they have some problem or disease that they're not menstruating. No, this is generally for those who have not yet menstruated, meaning prepubescent girls. Now, Khomeini's statement on this, you can see, and then coming to this ayat telling me that, well, what about marriageable age? Nikah. So I guess what Khomeini says, if you take Khomeini saying, is that you can sodomize them and everything, but when you are when they come to a marriageable nikah age, sexual intercourse age, you see, so it's not, there's no contradiction, it seems, if explained through Khomeini statement on this. So you can have, like, you can molest and do all these things to the babies, but when they become of marriageable age, this Surah Nisa is on contract, it's on inherit, what is it for? Sound judgment, yeah, wealth that you give, inheritance, right? Or no, wait a minute. What is this? Sound judgment, then deliver to them their wealth. And do not eat it extravagantly. Yeah, this is on giving them inheritance and, a share from your wealth, yeah? So what do you do with these women? Women? Nisa? Orphans, yatim, girl orphans. When they reach nikah. But this doesn't mean that Surah Talaq ayat, you cannot marry them before they've reached marriageable age. You get it? Because Khomeini says here, and most of your ulamas do, unless today they've changed, because what Harith Sultan said, because of us ex-Muslims and all, or someone who got disgusted by this, he said, I'm leaving this religion, becoming an apostate. A man can have sexual pleasure from a child. So this child is not of nikah, sexual intercourse, but a man can have sexual pleasure. Nikah is different. That's sexual intercourse. So how can a man have a sexual pleasure, take sexual pleasure out from a child? As young as a baby, infant, baby. Not nikah, sexual intercourse with contract, right? Aqad. Nikah, aqad. Try to understand this. When will you understand it? So that Surah Nisa ayat you're giving here, you're making a fool out of yourselves. And then when someone here, Christian Prince, others call you idiots, dumb, I'm saying how your intelligence has been dulled, retarded, even mine, when I was a Shia, and I didn't closely examine these things, these issues from the Quran ayats. Am I, she's insulting, and now I see a video on YouTube that in Chicago, Ali has been attacked. How do you see, you make me feel? Huh? US, another Indian, he's a Muslim student. Ali has been attacked in Chicago. And what was that man telling me, the Muslim man, Andrew Tate? That, you allowed this American man to speak, and so he wants to do this kind of a thing in Chicago. Tomorrow, if this happens against the Muslims in Chicago, I allowed him to speak. So we even allow you Muslims who are terrorists, who give us death threats, to give us death threats here, and to come up on the stage to speak your mind. against us. Or make your own channels and speak. But the thing is that calling you idiots, you can make me feel, no copyright infringement intended. It's been 5 days or so, an attack in Chicago. Another Indian student assaulted by a gang of white people or what, Americans. You're going to make me feel bad. You see, these are distractions. You're spoiling you're discouraging me in every way possible. But you call me a liar, agent of Jews, Pakistani ex-Muslims. If I say I'm a Pakistani from one side, of course I am. You would say Pakistani. I know that I'm not a Jewish agent. Neither are the Shias in Pakistan Jewish agents or Zionists or from Ibn Saba or the false rumors you have been putting against, spreading against Shias in Karachi. Oh, sorry, in Pakistan. I know how you lie. So if, let's say, a Christian prince, brilliant in his, ooh, he's so brilliant. Yesterday I was just going and went into Rumble and listened to the corruption in Pakistan and Imran Khan. I mean, oh my God, I said, I can't be like Christian prince. I was crying. So what a brilliant, he's brilliant and so fast. And oh God, take me 10 years. No, it will take me 10 new lives to be like Christian Prince. So thank you so much, Christian Prince. Even being like Haris Sultan, Ghalib Kamal. So please bear with me. I'm not that well broken, but you want to take advantage of that and you want to bring more problems here for me. Please stick to the topic. Okay, so someone called this Andrew Tate an idiot and started on him. Because in the beginning, what did he do? He came again and he lied. So what are the consequences of lying against us, ex-Muslims? I know he was lying from the very beginning he came here. So what are the consequences of his lies against me? Calling someone an idiot is not that this much, at least because Andrew, he said, okay, about the Chicago killing of, in Chicago of the Muslims, or what was he saying? The Wesley, Sir Wesley, right? I'll talk, but the point here, I mean, I also get angry and say war against Shias. But what do I mean? War against Hindus and anyways, whatever he meant, I didn't stop him because I understand that we can get angry. Maybe, but will I take a knife? I can take a knife here. I want to, you know, if Imam Mahdi comes in front of me, I'm going to take a knife because I don't want to be raped, and that's what he's going to have. He'll bring another Sahaba. Yes, so I took a knife. I said, if Imam Mahdi is going to come, practice here, right? I'm going to take a knife against Imam Mahdi. No, you're not going to touch me. You're not going to touch my daughter. Thinking if I had a daughter. Let's say they've come and Shia, right, have conquered the Middle East, Arab, Sunni countries. Forget the ex-Muslims who were dead already, were gone, head gone, everything gone. But this, what will happen to these Sunnis? What even Yazid didn't do to Bibi Zainab. Imam Mahdi does, because Prophet Muhammad did. Yazid stopped all this nonsense of Prophet Muhammad, sex slaves and all this. So what you say that first of all, you said, I'm not Pakistan, I'm not this, I was never a Muslim. What are the consequences of calling me a Hindu, Indian? What are the consequences against Indian Hindus? It's already there for you. Beheading. What did they do? to Nipa. What did they say to Nipa Sharma? Sorry, I keep forgetting her name. Okay? It's already there. So my God, he's like Prophet Muhammad. You see? And when reading this Surah Nisa, so I was like, okay, what was I looking for? Yeah, my Russian brother who had come here, I flipped later on. I was like, I don't know. No, he's really, what incredible, what valuable piece of information he's given me. Because these are historian theologians, very, very honest. And when they look at something dishonest, they get it. And they've read in detail, which you can't even come close to. So I went to Surah Isra, Ayat 1, again to see if Al-Aqsa Mosque, again rechecking, what actually is this? What did he mean by the furthest mosque? So the history of the Al-Aqsa Mosque, you can see it was built by later on. You see, here is the Al-Aqsa Mosque history. It's right in front of us. That was just a mosque. Andrew Tate, can you please tell me, sister, why you don't believe in Islam? What have I been telling you other than, have I been telling you, I've been backing it with Quran ayats. Now, what kind of a question is this for now? What have I been showing and proving from the Quran ayats and hadiths and tafsirs when necessary, the history when necessary of Islamic history? What have I been proving? But you're not listening. You came here. You just don't want to listen. I can see. Is this the question of today? I wonder what you'll go. Where are you? What else have I been saying? Why I don't believe in Islam? I'm giving step by step every day on my live streams. I've been watching your streams for only 2 days, sister. But it's an ex-Muslim channel, so now you want me to give it. This Al-Aqsa Mosque, please then watch my previous streams and don't come here. You came first, blaming me. You are a liar. Sorry, I have to put this label on you. I don't trust you. I don't know most of what you said. But you came here in the beginning blaming me that I'm an Indian Hindu and I haven't been a Muslim in my previously. And today you come with this distraction, you liar. You don't know most of what I've said. And you call me a liar. And you call me an Indian, non-Muslim. I wasn't, yeah, so it doesn't matter what I say to you. But this is how you started. I wonder how you'll end up against us. Or trust you need to build. So do you want to listen or what do you want here from me? You insulted Arundi, because he must have said something in regard to me, that no, she's not an Indian Hindu. You want to listen. Okay, so what made you change all that lies against us? Me and Arun, huh? What brought about this change? We need to know. So can we trust you in what you're saying now? I want to listen. Okay, so please listen, right? If you're honest, I would never go. I don't understand your way. I know that this guy's channel or this lady's channel is ex-Muslim, and they've been proving. I wouldn't come here in the middle of the lecture saying, can you please tell me, sister, why you don't believe in Islam? This is the third, fourth time you've come here. Second, no, you've been listening to me for how many days? You said 2 days. 3 days, isn't it? Or 2 days? Oh my God. So this is the Al-Aqsa. Ashq. No, Aqsa. Now, at that period of time, Umayyad time, historians debate, your own, which historians, religious historians, history of Masjid al-Aqsa. Yes, 3 days with today. Okay, yeah, see? Historians debate as to whether Al-Aqsa was built. Built. You have a hadith that says Prophet Muhammad described in detail how the Al-Aqsa mosque was. How can a mosque be there in Jerusalem? It has to be a synagogue, right? How can you call it a mosque? Now, so many contradictions. Just bear with me, please. Regardless, was built by the Umayyad Caliph Abdul Malik or his son Al-Walid I. Regardless, the rough estimate of when the mosque was built is between 685 CE to 715 CE. The period of both caliphs' reigns, not Prophet Muhammad, not these are Muslim caliphs, these are not Jewish caliphs, for God's sakes. First of all, there's an ayat here, another thing in Surah Hajj ayat 40. Your Allah knows very well what is the Jewish, what He calls the Jewish synagogues. Oh my God. How can a mosque be there in Jerusalem? The Russian Christians and all theologians, in order to answer the Muslims questioning them and putting their religion down and saying, come to this religion, this is good. That's why they've become theologians and Islamic historians. So, and they will tell you in other ways, sister, the mosque didn't exist. So even Prophet Muhammad showed them the hadith. Even he showed me the hadith from the Sunni side, right, source. In details, Prophet Muhammad is giving details about this mosque in Jerusalem. But what are mosques for? Was there a Muslim before Prophet Muhammad who went and made this mosque? It says masjid, the furthest masjid, right? Surah, let's go to Surah Isra. Where is it? Faqita, Hani. Oh, then that Russian brother, right, gave me something that I had never heard from even the Christian Christian prince, Dr. David Wood and all, Rob Christian. Oh, that Prophet Muhammad's girlfriend, lover. There is very loud noise here. I can't hear you. I will watch your stream later. You continue here on this topic. Yes, of course I'm going to continue. Thank you very much. Okay, yes, come later and watch this. And be good, yeah? Like now you're showing signs that, oh wow. So you're most welcome to listen to this. This means that you're welcome, sister. Thank you so much. Okay. Now you see, we go to Surah Isra ayat. Thank God for Quran.com, so well organized, word by word translate, Arabic ayat translation. I can understand. Now, even if you are not an Arab, you can understand Surah Isra ayat 1, right? So when you see this, look at this. Who built this mosque, masjid? Masjid al-Aqsa. Actually, your translators say the furthest mosque. it means. Furthest mosque. Just this was not built there because there was no Muslim there. Understand this. So much appreciate the valuable from the Russian brother recently on my StreamYard live stream that night. This is valuable. Thanks to him for bringing this up. You know, I would have just said, oh, go away, the Sunni, I don't want to go into this, but this was very valuable. Thank God I even allowed him to tell me, because he started with the Quran ayat and very good. So now, this is very important for both the Shias and the Sunnis, and very valuable information. And Al-Aqsa Mosque was not built for this mosque. Where? Because the Jews' mosque, it's not a mosque. Surah Hajj, right? Ayat that I showed you, it's a synagogue. God calls it something else here. God calls it, what does God call it here? Surah Hajj, Ayat 40, God calls it Salawatun, Salawatun Nabi. What? A synagogue is called salawat. And is this the same salawat? Like it has prayer, blessing that Allah and the angels sent. Saleh. Like, or is, what kind of salawat is this? Like we Shia say, not only Durood Sharif like the Sunnis say, but we say salawat baro. Alim Muhammad wa Alim Muhammad bar salawat. The synagogue, you mean? So anyways, this is what the point I just wanted to put about the Shias. They call Durood Sharif Salawat. ऐसा बेवकूफ़ हमें बनाया है, ऐसा बेवकूफ़. So please, वो जानते ये पता नहीं वो इमाम क्यों मैं पूछने लगी कि शिया आप लोगों ने क्यों ऐसा हमें हमसे हानि के बारे में क्यों ये चीज़ों से दूर रखा, झूठ बोला हमें, या क्या बोला है? आपने भी पूरा सच नहीं बताया, सही तरह नहीं बताया. You haven't given that your children, tell them how to do the research. जैसे हमने किया, आप भी करें, टाइम निकालें. नमाज के लिए सिर्फ नहीं बच्चों, इसके लिए टाइम निकालें, टाइम निकालें. Take your time out, children. Shias. So that you don't get a shock of your life at the age of 50 plus, like me. It's been many years. How long has it been? I can't remember. More than 5 years I've left Islam. Right? So here it's not called masjid. Masjid is the Muslim one, you see. Just through the footnotes you can see what are synagogues. Not talking about monasteries, churches. अब देखिए synagogue पे ये एक footnote आया है. Suhaib Rumi was deprived of everything when he was about to migrate. Synagogue. Synagogue के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. When he reached there, he had nothing with him except the clothes he was wearing, though he had earned all that. I can't learn what is this. Why did God put salawat here? Salawat. Let's see how the Arabic word pronounces this. Salawatitun. Just volume on. Put the volume. Just putting the volume on. وصلوات. وصلوات. You enemies. You are, your brother or someone is in Dubai, right? You are a Muslim. You have a restaurant in Dubai? Telling me I'm in Dubai? You are, your brother or someone? Pawan Kumar Roy. अभी कितना आपको एविडेंस देंगे against your religion? Calling me enemies. You want your daughter to be, if तुम्हारे रसूल ने क्या किया है, बेगैरत। ऐसे तो तुम लोग पाकिस्तानी सामने ऐसे हेलो सलाम अलैकुम अस्सलाम, हाँ, डिलीवरी मैन, न्यूज़पेपर डिलीवरी नहीं होती है ना। मुझे पता है तुम किसके भाई हो। I think I've made my other channel ex-Muslim of UAE. Since he said it, दुबई, और कितने सोल्जर्स हमारे मरे सोमाली में, शहीद हुए हैं यूएई के। तो मैंने अपना चैनल बोला कि ये यूएई वाले जाइनस हैं। हाँ, तो पवन कुमार रॉय, तुम दुबई में रह के बैक स्टैबिंग कर रहे हो। हाँ, इमाराती को, मैं इमाराती हूं, कैसे एनिमी हो सकती हूँ? वैसे सोमाली आप लोगों के इस्लामिक टेररिस्ट ने कहा है यूएई के बारे में कि वो ऐसा मारा, वो ट्रेनिंग करवा रहे थे so that they could teach the Somali army to defend themselves from Islamic terrorists in the country. तुम पाकिस्तानी चिकन टिक्का खाओ, ठीक है? चिकन टिक्का खाओ इधर दुबई में, तुम्हारे भाई का जो। तो मैंने एक्स मुस्लिम यूएई का कर दिया एक चैनल इन हाँ, हम सही मुस्लिम्स नहीं है, not to get UAE into trouble, but to show UAE that look, आया बिरयानी खिलाओगे आपको, आया बिरयानी खिला। No, I don't need Pakistani biryani. I'm good with Arab biryani. I love Arab biryani. तुम लोगों का वो कुछ सही नहीं है। मुझे एनिमीज कह रहे हो। जिन विन में आता है क्या उसमें इंडिया से ये पवन वापस आ गया मुझे डिस्ट्रैक्ट करने के लिए। सही तुम लोगों को सही किया है क्रिश्चियन प्रिंस ने, रंबल में जाके देखो, सही तुम लोगों का बोला है। क्यों? पुलाव पसंद है? हाँ, उसका पुलाव आपके चिकन टिक्का में नहीं है ना? चिकन पुलाव आपकी नहीं पसंद है, मुझे हमारी सिंधी को जब पुलाव बहुत पसंद। पता नहीं पाकिस्तानी का हाथ का खाएंगे आप लोग, क्या थूकते हैं, क्या करते हैं। यू एनिमीज, देखें ये इतना हरामी इंसान है, बहुत हरामी। अच्छा, यूएई डोंट गेट लाइक, ये इधर पाकिस्तानी ना सामने हेलो सिस्टर सलाम अलैकुम ऐसी बात करता है। आपका भाई है ना, डिलीवरी भी देता है चिकन टिक्का। इस्लामिस्ट ने टेररिस्ट सोमाली में भी यूएई को कहा कि दे डोंट फॉलो द इस्लामिक रूल्स, और शहीद कर दिए। हलीम मैं तुम्हारे सर पे फेंकूंगी। यू अंडरस्टैंड? और क्या तुम्हारा चिकन टिक्का रेस्टोरेंट इन दुबई? हाँ हाँ, बहुत खराब हलीम है, उसमें बहुत वो है एक चीज, वो सही तरह की हलीम नहीं है उसमें। मुझे लगता है आप लोग बहुत डालते हैं वो अदर चीज, इट्स नॉट बैलेंस्ड। एक चीज बहुत डालते हैं इससे। आई एम लुकिंग फॉर अनदर प्लेस आई कैन गेट हलीम फ्रॉम हियर, अनदर रेस्टोरेंट बैलेंस हो। उसमें दाल एक दाल है, आप हलीम में डालते हैं, एक वो, और थोड़ा तो आपका चिकन टिक्का हुआ लगता है चिन्नों में रखा है क्या, चिन्स में मुझे इधर कर देंगे. I'm complaining against a Pakistani restaurant openly in public here. और नान आपके बहुत मोटे हैं, तंदूरी. तो ये आखिर आप पाकिस्तानी सुधरेंगे नहीं. हिपोक्रेट्स, आप लोग क्या हैं? करप्टेड. हिपोक्रेसी, अय्यारी आप लोगों में इतनी ज्यादा है. देखो कैसे बात करता है ये जब आया था, इसको आप सुने मेरे साथ कैसे बात करता है ये. हाँ तो दुबई कुछ ऐसा बोलेगा, बहुत चालाक है. लाइक आई वाज वंडरिंग वेयर डज दिस चालाकी कम फ्रॉम, योर मदर, योर फादर, और बोथ. ऐसे चालाक की बात करता है, ऐसी अयारी है. माय फादर वाज राइट. He's lived in Karachi most of his life, more than I've lived in Karachi, Pakistan. पाकिस्तानियों में जो अयारी है ना, मैं रह के भी मैं like surprised. Thank God he put me in the Karachi American School. I grew up with my mother, and yeah, because of my mother was very innocent, pure, very good lady. इनकी अय्यारी देखिए, बातों बातों में ऐसी कुछ कह देंगे कि उधर कमेंट सेक्शन में बोला कि नहीं बोलो कि ये दुबई से है. ये आपका भाई, छोटा भाई, बड़ा भाई दुबई, आप थोड़ा मोटे अगली दोनों. अब मैं ओके, नाउ आई हैड इट. नाक आपका क्या से? तो sorry, excuse me. No, I've become really bad, very naughty of me. We don't do this. My mother was never like this. But now since I've become insane, लेकिन मैंने तो कह दिया. देखो देखो खयाम ने क्या क्या कहा है. उमर finger rights having writ not all your tears. I apologize greatly for the नहीं वो तो आपका माँ का या फादर का ऐसा होगा. तो आपका भी या मम्मी, where are you? These Pakistani men are after me. Come save me. I love you. मैं मम्मी को यूज कर रही अपनी मिसेस मुनीरा. ना इनको वो है कि ये क्या सिस्टर बोलते हैं. पाकिस्तानियों से होशियार रहना इधर. इंडियंस बेहतर बेहतर है. हिंदूज वो हिपोक्रेसी आगे ऐसे हैं जी. हाँ, इधर नहीं है. हिंदू ज्यादा लगते हैं लाइक जेन्युइन, ट्रू. ये तो बात है. वो हम ठीक है, अगर इतना वार्म ये वो नहीं है, लेकिन ये वार्म क्या. मैं भी अपने आप को कह रही थी कि एक तरफ से तुम इतनी अच्छी हो, फिर फ्लिप करती हो. कैसे? Oh, thank you, you Russian brother. It's so good. This, that. Next time, you're flipped. ये इसलिए तो नहीं है कि मैं hypocrites के साथ इतना रही हूँ. My mother and I, we've been. So that's why it's not our hypocrisy, it's the environmental hypocrisy. You know, we want to be nice. तो ये तभी तो मैं जिडू कृष्णामूर्ति का पढ़ती थी. Oh, and really appreciate Jiddu Krishnamurti. You know, ye Hindus, my friend in London, very seasoned. हम लोग हग करेंगे, ये करेंगे, फिर कुछ ऐसी बात थी. वो पाकिस्तानी एक था उधर लंदन में. कहाँ मर गई हो, मुझे फोन करके बोलते हैं कहाँ मर गई हो. ऐसे तो इनके वो हैं. Indians, Hindus are more like the refined one. Oh, amazing. एक मेरी फ्रेंड भी थी मुसलमान, वो क्या थी, उफ, लेकिन मेरी इंडियन फ्रेंड एक मुझे जेम ऑफ अ पर्सन मिल रही है लंदन में, इंडियन हिंदू, जेम ऑफ अ पर्सन. इट्स लाइक ओ माय गॉड, शी इज माय सोलमेट. क्या इनमें एक वो है, मैंने अपनी फ्रेंड में, हिंदू फ्रेंड में, ज्यादा वो कोर्ज, हेलो ये और फिर फ्लिप. हिपोक्रेसी नहीं थी, स्टेबल कंसिस्टेंसी. तभी तो कहते हैं वेरी सीजन्ड इंडियन हिंदूज होते हैं. तो मैंने सोचा मैं इतनी मुश्किल, ओह माय फ्रेंड डोंट गो, डोंट लीव मी अलोन, नीता डोंट लीव मी. और ऐसे बहुत इमोशनल होने से फिर वो, इफ इट टेक्स अ बैड टर्न देन वी आर लाइक, जैसे मिस टिसा ने कहा ना, तुम लोग when you love someone you put them on your heads, when you hate someone you behead them. खर दिमाग पठान की तरह. To whom you are loyal you will give your life. To whom you, पठान अगर किसी को नहीं चाहेगा तलवार मार भी सकता है. ऐसे हो extreme cases हो. So I've been trying to get myself into that what principal's younger sister said, moderation, moderation. फिर उस पे भी, उनके उस पे भी मैंने कहा कि लेकिन सेंट्स का तो ऐसा होता है कि एक्सट्रीमिस्ट में जाते हैं. हमारे पास एक दुआ है जोशन सगीर या जोशन कबीर जो हम रमज़ान में पढ़ते हैं, उधर तो मैंने पढ़ा कि ओ लॉर्ड, the extremity of the saints, wali. I was like, that's not moderation. How can, if I go on what Mrs. Munira Gulzar's sister said, Ms. Jafika Fikri, I would never reach a sainthood. But anyways, women are half in sainthood also. Half, like Rabia of Basri. Anyhow, so back to this now. Very, very difficult. Please cooperate with me. I think it's very difficult for me. Although I keep saying, I can make affirmations. It's easy, Zahra, it's easy. Life में ऐसे ऐसे होते हैं. Where is Shakti Gawain's book? Synagogues. कोई मस्जिद तो थी नहीं. तो thank you brother, a Russian brother. और एक ये बात भी ले लेना, take this, that there were no mosques in Jerusalem. So how can there be Masjid al-Aqsa? He's lied through and through. The brother was trying to tell me that the 40 years between the Masjid al-Haram, उधर बाबा प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद की लाइफ टाइम में आप सोचें वो कितने साल का होगा. 40 years between मस्जिद अल हराम. अच्छा, किसी ने मस्जिद अल अक्सा बनाई है और इसको रिकन्फर्म किया है. प्रॉफिट ने अपने हदीस, आपको हदीस मिलेगी अभी अपने in your sources you'll get the hadith, reconfirm that when this Masjid al-Aqsa was built, 40 years what, right? That hadith, it's in my computer, that the Russian brother showed me. लेकिन आप, अच्छा, अगर आप सोचें कि ये मस्जिद बनी जेरूसलम में कब, रसूलुल्लाह या कोई मुसलमान उस टाइम पे गया था जेरूसलम में मस्जिद बनाने के लिए, उधर मस्जिद बना ली. बिकॉज सूर्य हज की आयत 40 तो कहती है synagogues, the Jews don't, even Allah doesn't call their mosques, their religious places mosques. He calls it synagogue, which in Arabic is salawatun. It's salawatun, it's not masjid. Churches and salawatun and masjid. Noteworthy, noteworthy how this prophet has been lying. So definitely I agree to what the Russian brother showed me. Hani's place he went from. She was his girlfriend. He slept in her house. How can a non-mahram? She was his cousin like Ali. Ali's sister. Ali Abu Talib's sister. She's Fakhita. Hani is Fakhita bin Ali. Sorry, bint Abu Talib. Ali's sister. Eldest sister. And how can he cousin, na mahram ka aap ayat pare na, read the na mahram ayats, who are mahram and who are na mahram. Your aunts are mahram on you. They don't have to put the hijab and go into, the burqa with you. In the house even. But cousins, no. You have to stay away from your male cousins. Male cousins are na mahram. You have to do hijab, right? Can't talk to you. There's a family that wouldn't allow their daughters to even talk to their male cousins, even though they came from Canada. Sunni family, the father, Muslim father, wouldn't allow his daughters. After he brought them from Canada to Karachi, wouldn't allow his daughters to even talk to their male cousins. So how can Prophet Muhammad be sleeping in Hani's house, which it says in all these texts? Sirat Ibn Hisham, they say that it's recorded. 272 is the page number. Not Ibn Is. I really looked, maybe I missed it, but I really truly looked in the archive. You can go to archive, internet archive, very good place to go. The life of Prophet Muhammad, Ghulam or Julam, is by Ibn Ishaq, translated by Ghulam. Ibn Ishaq. Although Wikipedia says that this mentioned, what was mentioned? That Prophet Muhammad slept from there he went, from the home of Hani, and they found, I guess someone guessed, or we now infer, but it says, but the Russian brother was saying, very valuable, Russian brother was saying, I have to say it again, sorry, the Russian brother was saying here, ding, ding, ding. Why? You think he was inferring that they found out. And so he started to lie. And so quickly the lie was, oh, Allah. What shall I? Ooh, Masjid al-Aqsa. He's made a fool of the Jews, and they know it. Acha. Ab jumping back to the topic, right? तो मैंने ये पढ़ा, फिर मैंने क्या पढ़ा? Where did I go to? So I went to this tafsir of Surah Hajj ayat, and what do I find? That this is the first ayat. Ibn Qatir says, Tafsir Ibn Qatir, abridged, on Surah Hajj ayat 40. Now I was remonstrating inside. I'll tell you when I start reading this. Al-Awfi reported that Ibn Abbas said this was revealed about Muhammad and his companions when they were expelled from Makkah. Please pay attention because I'm going to come to later on. So you have to remember this. You'll have to refer to this live stream. And then the next, when after break, I continue. Because I'll have to continue after a break. I'm not that well because of my condition. Then, you go to come back to the stream. I'll continue in another stream. When they were expelled from Makkah, and I'll have to go to Surah Azab 60-61 to prove to you those Arab Yathrib Jews, Medina, were not the ones who spread such rumors. You remember the rumor mongers mentioned in Surah Azab 60? And then 61 massacre them wherever you find them, accursed, wherever you find them, capture them, kill them. Many, many things. Like, they only said we believe in Allah. These Muslims. Guess what? Okay, there's a lot against the polytheists here, that they were exiled. Permission to fight is given to those believers, fought against, just skipping some here and reading in between. Because they have been wronged, and surely Allah is able to give them victory. So Allah says in this ayat, like, nothing would have remained if these polytheists had remained, right? And then we go to Ma'arif al-Quran, also tafsir, the philosophy behind jihad and war against the infidels. You can read the Ibn Kathir in detail, but I was demonstrating there because I see that these Muhammadans, and with Prophet Muhammad were at his time were, and Muhammad himself, much hue and cry. I think they spread rumors against polytheists, false rumors. Oh, they want to kill us. They want to kill me. All lies, and had not repelled some people by means of some others. The monasteries, the churches, the synagogues, and the mosques, where the name of Allah is recited abundantly, would have been demolished. How many churches did Prophet Muhammad demolish in his time? How many synagogues? Pura Yathrib of the Jews he demolished. I mean, he exiled them. He took over. It's not even his city of birth. He went as a refugee because the Makkans are killing me, polytheists. They're attacking me, persecuting me. But do you see in between the lines that the infidels destroyed by the infidels? You know who the infidels are right now? Polytheists of Makkah, polytheists of Arabia. There have been many religions which were founded on the worship of one God. So never mind. But look, see, read. This verse refers to such places of worship only and does not include the sacred places of those religions which were not founded on prophethood and revelation, such as the fire-worshipping Magians or the idol-worshipping Hindus. So if they say we believe in many gods, you're blaming them. It's a lie. It's all rubbish, I think. I got it. I saw it. You're blaming them if they remain. ये ऐसे ही करके तो मक्का से वो काबा ले लिया, बुत को तोड़ दिया, यथरिब ले लिया. अच्छा, जूस भी खराब है अब. तो आप तो कह रहे one religion, one God. But no, Jews have changed. They have gone deviated. They are infidels about the religion. देख रहे हैं? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? How I find out what he is? Because it doesn't make sense here. Why doesn't it make sense? Fight them until they. अब Jews and Christians के पीछे कब गया था ये खुद? You can't blame the polytheists. So get it. Who broke the churches which were there and the salawat synagogues now? Not the polytheists. Now, one Abrahamic religions are Muslims especially are told to fight against your one Abrahamic religion. Oh, here it's like, because they said, we believe in one Allah. We believe in Allah. रो रो रो, क्राई क्राई क्राई। ये देख रही है कितना हिपोक्रेसी भरी हुई है आयतों में, and the tafsirs are telling me, so read between the lines. I started running. Oh God, how am I going to explain to you? Excuse me. How am I going to explain? Show you this. People are coming here. What are you doing here? Oh, there's, I know. You are enemies. You're enemies, but salam alaikum. And then on the phone, ordering, hello, hello. अच्छा, तो आप दुबई पुलिस ने आपको मना किया रमजान में कि मुझे, हमारे शेख ने मना किया फोन करके कि इसको नहीं, तो ये एक्स मुस्लिम है, पाकिस्तानी रेस्टोरेंट। हाँ, अभी एप्लीकेशन से लो, ऑर्डर करो। तो मैं तो दूसरे रेस्टोरेंट में गई तो उन्होंने तो कहा कि मे बी द पुलिस हैव नॉट रीच्ड द न्यू रेस्टोरेंट। No, no, you can order from through the phone. But I'm helping the UAE. Now I'm the first public UAE ex-Muslim. Okay, so I couldn't change my name here, but in 14 days, because I changed twice here today, recently, from, Zahra, from Zahra Bizak to ex-Muslim, then I went back to Zahra Bizak. I'm going to change this channel too after 14 days. You will see Zahra, ex-Muslim of, or Emirati ex-Muslim. UAE is ex-Muslim. I don't mind now, they can kill me. Somalia, what happened recently that I changed my second channel's name to UAE, ex-Muslim of UAE, public. ये मैं नहीं कर रही हूँ कि I'm proud or I'm rebellious. हमारे UAE वालों को बोला है कि ये Zionists हैं, Islamic terrorists in Somalia. They were training. Okay, someone is here, I have to go now. Sorry.